Hey guys, it's Sammy, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Twitter header. So I just went to Safari and I opened a new window because I had Twitter as my other one, and then I just lowered that one and lowered the Twitter one and then clicked on Safari again. And for the website that I used first, I went to faceyourmanga.com, as you can see on here, and then I just logged in. If you have never used faceyourmanga.com, you can sign up as it says right on the screen, but in my case I logged in like I said before, and then I just clicked the button create, and it pops up with this, and you choose your gender, and I chose female obviously, and then you choose your face shape and your skin tone. The next thing I did was I went to eyes and I used the first one, but I do click on a few of them, as you can see, to show you guys what different kinds of eyes there are, but I did go with the first one and I changed the color of them to the color green because I have green contacts that I wear a lot. The next thing I did was I went to eyebrows and I just chose a basic eyebrow. It's kind of difficult to find the same eyebrow that you have, but I did choose a weird one, and then I clicked on mouths and I chose that one that I circled, and it's the one I use in all of my cartoon eyes. And then I went to hair and I clicked long out of short and long because it gives you different hairstyles. And I clicked the first one that I chose there, and then I changed the color to red, but I do click a few of the other hairstyles to show you guys what they look like. Change the hair color to red because I have red hair, and then I went over to the side and I clicked the little clothes hanger, and then I clicked the first one, and then I went down to jackets, and then I clicked the first jacket, and I changed the color to black because I didn't like the gray, and then I went up to classic and I clicked the first one. I used the first one, and then I went over to ties and I chose the second one, and I changed the color of the white to purple. The next thing I did after that was I clicked on the sunglasses, and it comes up with all of these different things, and I clicked on piercings because I have lip rings, and I went through all of them to show you guys what they look like, and at the end I couldn't decide whether to do the left or the right side of the lip because I do have both sides pierced, but it would only let me do one, and then I went with the right side and I changed the color to black because black goes with everything, and then I couldn't decide whether to do a hoop or the stud, and I ended up going with the stud. And then I went to the sun and I clicked on the first one and it says filled, and then I went to the very first page and clicked the white. The next thing I did after that was went to makeup and I clicked eyes, and I clicked the first one because it kind of looked like it had a wing, and then I went through the colors. I believe I picked brown after that. And then I went down to mouth and I clicked the check mark and I changed the color of the lipstick to a pink. And then after I changed the color of the lip, I went up and clicked the save button and put it in as Sammy 2 because I already had another one, and then I clicked publish. And then I clicked the first one because that's the one that I just did, and I click it and drag it to my desktop. After I drag it to my desktop, I click the search bar, the URL bar in Safari, and I go to lunapic.com, and in Lunapic it'll pop up like this, and I just clicked edit a photo and I clicked browse, and then this popped up, so I clicked the image that I saved on my desktop and I opened it. And what you'll do at this point is you'll go up to edit and you'll go all the way down to transparent, and then after you click transparent you'll click the white screen behind your pic, and then you'll take it and save it to your desktop. As you can see, I changed the name of it to transparent so I knew which one to click, and then I went back up to the URL bar and I went to Photor, And how I got Photor was I actually Google searched Twitter header, and this is what came up. So you'll just click Twitter, try it now, and I dragged the other one and threw it away. So I click try it now, and then as it loads, it'll pop up with this screen. And as you can see, you can make a Twitter header, a YouTube channel art, Facebook, Google Plus, LinkedIn, and About Me. But in this case, I was making a Twitter one, so I clicked Twitter, and then this popped up. So you can change the background color, or you can use one of them. You can use the color, any of the colors. I did choose a light purple because that's what one I thought suited best. Or you can use one of the patterns that come with the website, or you can upload a background that you found on Google or Tumblr or anything. But in this case, I did use purple, and then I clicked on open, and I went to desktop, and I clicked on the transparent page picture that I used, and it'll pop up on the side, and then you just click and drag it, and then you can make it however big you want to. I did move this thing out of the way so you could see what I'm doing, so I just made it bigger so you could see it more clearly. So I realized that I didn't like the way the purple turned out, so I did click the camera and opened a photo, and I went to desktop and pictures, and then I clicked this ombre picture, and then I opened it, and then I used the same channel art, and I just resized it and put it to the side. So to get the text, I went up and opened a new tab, and then I went to PicMonkey.com, which I actually found out through a different YouTuber on how she edits her videos. And then I slightly rolled over design, and I clicked on Facebook cover. This screen will pop up. What I did was I went over to the side and clicked transparent, and then clicked apply, and then after that I went to text. So when the text pop up, there's a whole bunch that you can choose from. So I just went up and clicked add text, and then I resized the box, and then I clicked on luckiest guy, and I typed in Sammy Marie, and then I ended up changing the font because I didn't like the way it looked, and I changed it to Lobster 2. So after I chose the font, I went up to the enhancements, and I scrolled all the way down until I saw the word draw. And what you can do is draw, and draw is you can put a background sort of around it. So I clicked on the brush size, and I made it a little bit bigger, and then I went over to my name and seen if it would go around it or not. And then what you want to do is you want to turn the harshness down all the way, and then you can change the background color that you want. Since the canvas that I was going for was a ombre color, I went with a light green, and then I just put it behind my name, as you can see. So after I put that around my name, I went over and clicked the word apply, and then what I did was I clicked draw again, and then I realized what I was doing, and I canceled it, and then I went over and clicked on the text box where my name was and resized the box and moved my name over a little bit so it would come out even. So after I did that, I went back over to draw, and then I changed the color to a light purplish pink, and I made the brush size a little bit smaller so it wouldn't be as big as the green, and then I turned the harshness down all the way like I did with the green, and then I went over top of the green with the pink to give it a pop of color. After I did that, I went over and clicked apply, and then I went up to save, and I saved it under Sammy Marie, and I just saved it to my desktop. And then after that, I went back over to Photor, and I clicked open, and I went to my desktop, and I clicked on the text that I just made, and then it showed up in the sidebar, and I just clicked and dragged it and then resized it to the way that I liked it. After this, I found out that I wanted to put an emoji, so I just changed the PicMonkey and went to Google and I typed in camera emoji transparent. And then I clicked on images and I scrolled down until I seen a camera that I liked, and I ended up finding a Canon one, but I didn't want to save it to my desktop because of the ones I had made prior to this. I just went back over to Photor and went to open and then went to pictures and clicked on the camera because I had already done this process before and didn't want to go through it again. I wanted to put my Instagram on here, so I opened a new tab and I went to Google and then I typed in Instagram logo transparent and I scrolled down until I seen the one that I liked. And then as you seen on before, I had already put it on there, but I wanted to show you guys how I found it. I didn't feel like saving it to my computer again and having two copies of it, so I just used the one that I had before. So I went back over to Photor and I just dragged and resized it the way I wanted it. So after that, I opened another tab and I went to PicMonkey. And when PicMonkey came up, I did the same thing I did before and went to design, and then I went to Facebook Canvas, and all I did was I typed out my name going the same process that I did before. I went ahead and sped this process up so you guys didn't have to go through and watch it all over again in slow motion. So after that, I just went up to save and I just saved it to my desktop under low key saving because that's what I typed out. So it would be easy to find. I went ahead and sped this process up, but I just did the same thing I did with my name. So after that, I just went up and clicked the little save button and I saved it to my computer under the highest one, and I saved it under Photor created, and then I just added 2222 onto the end of it because I had too many on there and I just saved it to my desktop. After that, I opened the Twitter page that I had open, and that's the header that I had before, and I clicked edit profile and then I clicked change and then upload, and then I clicked on the header that I saved to my desktop and then I put it on there and I liked the way it looked, so I clicked save and then I clicked save changes, and that is how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want more videos like this, then comment down below and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.